Yes, you mad Etsy people. Listen, I'm going to give you 5 fantastic ideas to make sure that you get those Q4 sales on Etsy real quick. So listen to these because these are the mad ones. Check this out, mate. Look, the first thing is you need to obviously do your research, right? So what I mean by research is find out and see what's working, what's trending, what's popular, what's a bestseller, what's selling, what's doing it. And obviously, you can do that with various research tools out there that I've spoken about. You can check out my channel, but you can also do it through Etsy itself. So, look, I'm on Etsy right now, as per usual, mate. And you can see I'm actually looking at the first page. I've just typed in Halloween PNG because I want to look at designs for Halloween. And look, I've got popular now, and going down. I'm going to be looking at some other ones, popular now. And listen, you know what's going to be selling by these things because the Etsy algorithm is already telling you what's popular, what's selling. And if these are already selling before the time, so if these Halloween designs are already selling 2-3 months before the time, then there's something in that, right? So you can see, for example, this one, which is a popular now one, this, if this design style works, right? This pumpkin with that coquette bow tie at the top is something that works. So do your research. Like I said, you can do it on Etsy without any research tools. I obviously like to use my research tools. You can obviously check it out on my channel. And I'm telling you something, right? You must do this way before the time. So do your research, find out what designs are working right now. And you know what? You can tell, look, you see things that repeat themselves. So I'll give you an example, and I've said it before many, many times. Look, here's a design here, which is the ghost with a hat, with a drink and a pumpkin. That's on page 1, and it's a popular now, like I said, way before Halloween, right? So if I go down the page and I start scanning, I can see there's actually another popular now design here from another seller, and they have a same design there, which is the ghost and the hat and the pumpkin, right? And then I can go down further if I want. So that design, similar design, has repeated itself, and it's on the same page 1, right? Now I can go down again, and if I start seeing this idea repeat itself, then I know that this is something potentially that I should be getting into, right? And this is what I'm saying. It's about seeing what's on Etsy and seeing what repeats itself. If something repeats itself with another seller, right? The same similar idea, same principle, same elements, then it's something that you should definitely consider going into. And that's why I like to look at Etsy, and that's why I study Etsy initially. Look, here's another one. Look, popular now. Funny enough, look, we've just seen 3 different sellers with a similar design. Look at this: the ghost, the drink, and the pumpkin, right? The elements are there, and the hat on the ghost. And I can find that with other design trends as well, like the pumpkin and the coquette. When they repeat themselves, then you know it's something to get into, especially if it's a popular now or it's a bestseller, Etsy's pick, whatever it may be, that Etsy has identified. Now, number 2 on my list, mate, is once you've done the research, right, and you know what you're going to go for, then you need to go for it, mate. Go for it, mate. You need to start designing, get your stuff ready, listed up, all of that good stuff, get the designs going. Yep, ready. Now, some people say to me, yeah, but AJ, when should I get ready? Now, listen, some people might say to you, get ready about 2 months before the time. Personally, I like to tell people to get ready like 4, 5, even 6 months before the time of selling, right? So 4, 5, or 6 months even before Halloween or Christmas is the time to list up. And why do you think we're going to do that? Because if everybody's going to list up on, say, two months before, right? You're going to do it before. You've identified the good designs that you're going to go for. You're going to list up, you're going to get ready, and you're going to list it. People actually buy 4, 5, 6 months before the time. People buy Halloween stuff months before the time. People buy Christmas designs way before the time. So you're actually going to be building your quality score before anybody else. And by the time it gets to that, you will be hopefully pushed up to that first pages, and you're going to be getting those sales, especially as the wave of people come on the platform, and then you're going to be pushed because you've already built up the quality score, hopefully those sales, those reviews, and so on. And Etsy algorithm understands where to put you. So it's so important to be before everybody else. The early bird gets the worm, mate, gets the worm. And you got to do that too. You got to be early, real early. Number 3 on my list, mate, is list up as much as you can. Find those design trends and do some variations, do some different ones that you see are working for different styles, right? Different combinations, right? Don't just list one or two for Halloween or Christmas. List up a lot. Look, people say, look, it's not people, it's a fact that some people actually make all their money in Q4 as opposed to the rest of the year. So it is a huge time of year and you need to take advantage of it. You need to capitalize on it. So you need to maximize as much as possible by doing lots and lots of listings for Q4. You got to have a whole lot of listings ready to go, right? Because you don't know where the sales are going to be coming from. So maximize by doing lots and lots of listings. Don't just leave it for a few. This is a huge time of year. Do not underestimate it. So list, and list even more. Next one on my list, number 4, is add those keywords. Look, Etsy's going to be pushing those keywords like Halloween, Christmas, right? Those keywords are just going to be pushed higher and higher. So make sure you have those keywords in your listings, but not just your listings. Have it in your tags, have it in your product description, have it everywhere, right? But I'll tell you something else that's really also going to push your listings is there are certain keywords that I've spoken about on my channel, like gifts, like custom, like personalized. Obviously, make sure that they relate to your listing, but there's certain magical keywords, right, that Etsy loves right now, because obviously Etsy is looking to be the number one gift platform on the internet. So you need to maximize on these. So think about where you can add in not only the words like Halloween or Christmas, those Q4, those important words, autumn, fall, right? But words like gift, words like custom, words like personalized, obviously if they relate, because these will push your keywords, these will push your listings massively, right? Massively. So really do think about your SEO, think about your keywords. And remember, the long tail keywords are the key to this as well. Make sure that you're targeting those amazing long tail keywords. If you're not sure how to do it, do check out my channel. I've got loads and loads of tips on how to do this. Number 5, mate. Number 5 on my list. I cannot stress this enough. The window to your listing, to your store, the one that's going to get you the sales, that's going to help you convert, is the image, your listing images, and your main image in particular. Please, please, please make sure it reflects Halloween or Christmas or whatever it is that you're trying to do it for, autumn. Make sure it has that flavor, because psychologically, when people look at your listing, they need to feel like it's Christmas or Halloween or whatever it is. They need to feel it, because psychologically, when they're looking, and there's so many different listings that they're looking at, and yours needs to stand out. Now, remember, if you've got something and you're doing a mock-up, make sure that you're doing a mock-up that reflects that time of year, So if I just look at this one, for example, this is a bestseller for a mug design, right? But what do you see in the background? You see somebody that's holding it, wearing a woolly jumper. Now, a woolly jumper obviously means that it's winter time. So you're not going to have somebody that's going to be selling a mug design, right, which is for Halloween, wearing a t-shirt, for example. It doesn't make sense. It has to be, the image has to reflect the time of year. The time of year is something about warmth. It's about winter. Right. So obviously this mock-up shows somebody wearing a woolly jumper to keep themselves warm. And this is what you have to think about. Think about what your main image is showing. And also look and see the good ones, the people that are selling really well already, the best sellers, the popular nows. Look and see what it is that they're doing, because obviously they're doing something right. And see what it is, what their main images are. And remember also one more thing, don't forget to add a video. Etsy themselves say that adding a video to your listing helps convert, right? It helps to convert. So please, please, please add it in. So that's my 5, mate. I got lots more ideas and tips. Check out my channel. If you like the video, please hit the like, subscribe, smash the notification bell, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care, mate. Take care.